Have you ever paused and really thought about what it feels like to grow older and find yourself truly alone? Not just a quiet afternoon, but waking up in an empty house, eating every meal in silence, and ending the day without hearing a single voice. It's something few talk about until it quietly becomes their life. And by then, it can feel overwhelming. But here's something important. Growing older alone doesn't mean you have to feel lonely. In this video, we'll walk through 4 powerful ways you can stay mentally sharp, emotionally strong, and physically healthy, even if you live by yourself. These aren't fluffy tips. They're rooted in real-life stories and supported by expert research. And the final point? It might just change how you see this next chapter of your life. So if you or someone you love is living solo in their golden years, stay with us. Let's begin. Part 1. Create a gentle daily rhythm. One of the first things to slip away when you're aging alone is structure. With no one knocking at the door, no appointments on the calendar, and no obligations pulling you out of bed, the days begin to blur. Breakfast happens at noon. Pajamas stay on until dinner. And pretty soon, you forget what day it is. At first, it feels like freedom. But over time, it slowly chips away at your focus, your mood, and your sense of self. That's why one of the most caring things you can do for yourself is to create a simple, steady daily rhythm. We're not talking about a rigid schedule, just a calm, predictable flow. Wake up at the same time each morning. Splash water on your face. Get dressed, not for others, but for you. Make yourself breakfast. Step outside for a few breaths of fresh air. Read, stretch, or move your body a bit. Eat dinner around the same time each night. And go to bed with intention. These little acts may seem small, but together they create something powerful. Stability. Researchers have shown that having a routine can improve sleep, boost memory, and even reduce feelings of depression in older adults. Take Walter, an 81-year-old retired teacher from Ohio. After losing his wife, the days just blurred. But when he started making his bed every morning and drinking tea on the porch each evening, something changed. "It gave my life shape again," he said. And that's the point. Living alone doesn't have to mean living without rhythm. It can mean rediscovering what a day feels like, on your own terms. Part 2. Keep moving. Gently, but often. One challenge of solo aging is how still life can become. You sit in your favorite chair, then move to another. Hours pass with little activity, and slowly your body begins to feel it. Your joints stiffen, your balance slips. Even standing up can feel harder than it used to. But staying active doesn't require a gym. It doesn't need fancy shoes or weights. It simply means making a quiet promise to keep moving, a little every day. Light movement, like standing and sitting 10 times, stretching your arms, or walking to the mailbox, signals to your body, "I'm still here. I still need you." Studies show that regular light movement not only strengthens muscles and bones, but also boosts memory, lifts your mood, and even helps prevent cognitive decline. Consider Ella, a 78-year-old woman from Minnesota. After her husband passed, she barely left the house. But one morning she decided to walk to the corner and back, then again the next day. Weeks later, she was walking the block, waving to neighbors. She said, "It made me feel alive again." Staying active isn't about proving anything. It's about preserving your independence. When you move, you extend your freedom. You stay connected to your world. You remain in charge of your body. So today, take one extra lap around the kitchen. Stretch your arms while the kettle boils. It's not just movement. It's medicine for your spirit. If this part spoke to you, Leave a number 2 in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more helpful guidance like this. Part 3. Seek connection in small ways. Living alone doesn't mean you have to feel alone. Yes, there may be quiet days, but silence doesn't have to mean isolation. Connection can come in tiny, steady forms. A quick phone call, a friendly wave to your neighbor, a short chat with someone at the pharmacy. These small interactions are powerful. They help you feel seen. They remind you that you still matter. Researchers have found that even modest social contact in older adults improves immune health, lowers stress, and supports memory. Take Richard, 83, from upstate New York. After his kids moved away, the silence felt heavy. Then one day, he left a note offering to water his neighbor's plants. That simple act led to Saturday morning coffee and eventually a real friendship. It doesn't take much. Reconnect with someone you haven't spoken to in a while. Leave a kind note for a neighbor. Say hello to the person behind you at the store. And if you're comfortable, consider volunteering. Read to children at the library. Join a local community garden. These small roles can bring enormous purpose. You may live alone, but that doesn't mean you're cut off. Reaching out, even gently, is a sign of strength. Part 4. Find purpose that feeds your spirit. Here's something no one warns you about. When life slows down and people no longer rely on you like they once did, it can start to feel like you've lost your purpose. But here's the truth. Purpose doesn't retire. It doesn't vanish with age. It simply shifts. Purpose can be something small but meaningful. Writing down your memories, caring for a plant, calling a friend each day, teaching your grandchild how to cook an old family recipe. There's no rule for what your purpose must look like. It just has to matter to you. Samuel, 79, from Michigan, found an old typewriter in his garage. He began typing stories from his Navy days, his early marriage, his life lessons. No one asked him to. But in those pages, he found healing. Psychologists agree. Having a reason to get up each morning supports mental clarity, lowers anxiety, and even extends life. So ask yourself, what can I still give? What can I create, share, or tend to? Maybe it's music. Maybe it's prayer. Maybe it's simply making someone laugh. Living alone can give you space to rediscover passions long set aside. And in doing so, you don't just fill your time, you fill your spirit. Aging alone is one of life's great transitions. But it doesn't have to be a lonely one. With a gentle routine, regular movement, meaningful connection, and a sense of purpose, this chapter of life can be deeply rich. You may be sitting at the dinner table alone, but you're not forgotten, and you're not powerless. So which of these 4 steps spoke to you most? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. If this video helped you, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and tap the bell so you never miss a new video. And if you know someone living alone in their later years, consider sharing this with them. You could be giving them a gift they didn't know they needed. Until next time, may your days feel steady, your nights feel peaceful, and your heart remain full. Thank you for watching. This is Elder Wisdom.